Welcome back to the Matrix. Welcome back to NieR Automata, the third and final playthrough of the game. Playing from 2B's perspective. In the last part, we had made a dramatic escape from the bunker, which had become completely overrun by this mysterious but now ubiquitous virus. It has also begun corrupting 2B's core system. As long as 2B is doing the Resident Evil holding my chest, I'm low on health thing, we can't fight. Which makes this part really, really awkward to play.
We can't even dodge?
You can't dodge, you can't attack, you can't fight back, you can't use the pod.
Don't pick up the things!
You can't pick up items either. I did it. I just saved us about 5 minutes of me wandering around, because, dramatically, this run does not go as well as expected. If only I had realized that you have to take this one pathway up and out of the city ruins, otherwise you are stuck here. And we cannot be stuck, because every second that we spend wandering around trying to figure out what the fuck, where the fuck, the virus is completing its consumption of 2B's core central nervous system.
Right. So, before we started this playthrough, you told me that that A2 was eventually going to be in this playthrough.
Yes.
Where is she?
Well, we'll be meeting up with A2 relatively soon.
Okay.
Because things are looking a little bleak for our heroine 2B here. The virus is now 65% done with her. She can't move that. She can't really walk that well. She's all alone. It's hard to see. It's hard to hear. And things just generally suck complete ass right now. So surely there must be better times ahead of this. I mean, this is a video game. Pretty damn good video game, if I give it that. So yeah, unfortunately, my first playthrough back after not playing near the final playthrough of NieR Automata, I did not remember the pathway.
Okay.
As I remember this recording session, I was swearing my head off as to how frustrating this was. Consciousness, Mr. Gerda.
I do like this visual effect, though.
Consciousness is a thing that one should not take for granted. It is a thing that one should revere and hold sacred. That this is life, really. That our lives and our ability to enjoy it is only as good as how well we can conceive.
Sprint, damn it, sprint!
Do I have any cures?
You've got oral, but
fucking seizure warning, bro.
We're flashing purple green. I think it's isn't it red blue? That's the actual seizure one.
It's just alternating flashing lights is what triggers an epileptic seizure.
And we're not really flashing them at high intensity. They're very low intensity here, so
it's subjective. I mean, even things that do not necessarily cause epileptic seizures might, you could still just you could just have a seizure. It's just a thing that happens. A lot of times these things get triggered. Did I take another wrong turn? Well, excuse me if I can't see all that well, game. God. But fret not, my viewers and fellow game players and fellow game over seekers, is with this will not all be for nothing. That at least the game is nice enough to at least have a point to all this bullshit. Oh no, we are going to explode. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Thank you for subtitles.
I actually really like this. It really puts you into 2B's shoes.
All by myself.
Sprint, damn it, sprint.
We do get close. I got so freaking close to the part where the game had wanted me to go. It says, I just spent just too much time dilly-dallying in the city ruins because silly me, I didn't have prescient knowledge of how the fuck to do this part. 98. 99.
And deaded.
And boom. Too bad. Looks like you're gonna have to start from your last save data.
Roaming the ruins until her power failed.
Congratulations, you got the P ending.
Oh, ending P. Okay.
Of course it was another ending. There's like 20 of those in this game. Try to find them all. Just make sure you don't have as much time as I did. I lost about 15 minutes of time to that bullshit.
Damn. Well, at least you got endings A, B, and P, so...
Yep, because this was my last save data. It was, this place looks familiar. Hello, 9S. Alright, so let's go back to where we were. All you had to do was just make it across the bridge. You get in a fight. You go into the mall, and boom, you're done. That's all they wanted you to do. I was fucking like 600 yards away from the finish line.
A2!
It's about flipping time.
Are you gonna Batman us into the ruins again? No, we actually get to play as A.
Now it's time to kick some ass. Yeah.
So she's got a short sword and a great sword. Okay. And she uses them differently than 2B does.
Not so tough when your enemy can fight back, you little.
Did you have to cut off your eye patch, 2B? Really?
Well, if she didn't do that, then we wouldn't have been able to see that, yep, the virus had completely consumed her.
These are my memories.
And so 2B, with her last breath, makes one final request to a person you may not have been expecting, a former member of YorHa. But friend no longer.
Where the hell is 2B?
Where the fuck were you, 9S?
Put it on the map.
Here's the thing. His pod corrupted his flight unit and forced him to go into a stealth section. And that's why we didn't get to play that, because who wants to do a stealth section in NieR Automata, right?
I would have rather been invisible and just waiting for something to happen than have to get a game over and redo fucking 15 to 20 minutes of gameplay I already did.
2B.
Remember, the game makers do not kill their players because they hate them. They do it because they love them. See? Look at all that love.
Nights.
No.
Oh no. 2B.
So, or is 9S gonna turn into Hope here?
And A2 has cut her own hair.
Yup, he turns into fucking Hope.
Silence, little boy. Adults are speaking. Go into the hole with you. You're in timeout. As for this bullshit, well, looks like you're just gonna have to keep playing in this wild and wacky adventure we found ourselves on.
So is this the central tower from the very hard bad ending for Dragon Guard 2?
Well, I mean, I
don't like that boss. That boss is mostly ass.
I was gonna say the tower from Pokemon the first movie, Mewtwo's tower.
Mewtwo's tower wasn't this big.
Whee! Disneyland. Fireworks. NieR Automata. As if we didn't need enough title drops by this point.
So, is this game supported by the National Rifle Association?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
See, I was gonna say something horrible, but I kept it to myself.
Signal for YorHa Unit 2B offline. Death confirmed.
Okay, so she's definitely dead. Let there be no question about it. That 9S did not just have a complete meltdown for nothing. 2B is she is no more.
YorHa Unit A2 also ready for reactivation.
Wake up, Neo.
Proposal. Illuminate surrounding area.
Analysis. Units
Boy,
9S
aren't you
and
looking
A2
handsome
are safe.
today, Pod
No
042.
problems detected.
Only one issue remains. We comprise the YorHa support system. If the A2 and 9S units are operational, we are required to attend and support.
Agreed.
We find your sense of logic, and also having the little thing pop out to indicate that you're talking. Very refreshing. Thank you, Pods.
Displaying current coordinates.
Displaying current coordinates.
Pod 042. Select unit to support.
Select unit to support. Hey, look at that. We have choices. We have choices. Except all it does is change the order in which you do the same things. Because no matter
okay.
no matter who you play as first, eventually you will have to play as the other character.
Okay.
But this is the nature and the premise of the third and final playthrough is instead of having 2B, or instead of being locked to just one character, now you get to alternate between playing as A2 and playing as 9S. And yes, their playstyles are diverse enough and different to make them both interesting.
No! Number 4!
Hey, 2B's alive.
Activation of Unit A2 confirmed. Good morning, A2.
Fuck yourself.
Okay, so yeah, this is A2. I mean,
Support Unit Pod 042.
Treacherous
This
blade.
pod has been tasked with providing firing support for YorHa Unit A2.
I didn't ask for help.
bitch, please.
No request was received from Unit A2. Rather, it was the final order from this pod's previous support assignment, Unit 2B.
Well, it's unnecessary.
YorHa Unit A2 lacks the authority to override this order.
Ha!
Whatever.
I guess you're just gonna follow me around now, huh?
What the hell is that huge thing?
Unknown.
You're pretty useless, you know that?
We have a taunt.
Let's see what you've got.
Yep, we're doing the Dante Virgil thing. Okay.
Unit A2
Oh, there is a
should
point to
stay
taunting.
for
I mean, we can't see it right now because we're not fighting anything at the moment, but that does have real battle time applications.
Not happening.
Oh, and of course she can shadow dash. Okay.
See, we got class, we got sass, and
And
boy,
we
look
have
at that.
ass like no one's fucking business.
See, I wasn't
In the
gonna
next
say
episode,
that.
We finally get to start playing as A2.